charged with sentencing a man who pleaded guilty to child sex trafficking, called his crimes horrific, but she also said she was struggling over what the right sentence should be. Fox 26's Dominic Keith live at the federal courthouse where Aryion Jackson was just sentenced to nearly 30 years in prison. Dominic.
Yeah, the judge could have sentenced him to life, but she chose to sentence him to 27 years behind bars. Now, Aryion Jackson, according to court testimony, kept 12 girls and women in a Houston house and trafficked them for sex, forcing them to earn $1,000 a day using drugs, threats, and beatings, according to the judge, to force the women and girls to comply. Now, Jackson cried today in the courtroom as he apologized to his victims, their families, and he told the judge, quote, "I never had a chance in life," and he asked the judge for mercy.
This is terrible. Houston, we have a problem, and they're selling our children.
He's now sentenced to 27 years in prison after previously pleading guilty to sex trafficking minors with force, fraud, or coercion. One of 24-year-old Aryion Jackson's victims was 15-year-old Kristen Galvan, who went missing back in January 2020, and she still hasn't been found.
I don't know where she is. There's been no new leads on her.
As far as my knowledge is, he doesn't know where she is. And if he did and she told me, I definitely would tell her family. I definitely would.
Jackson asked the judge for leniency because of his childhood. His father, Stephen Jackson, admits his son's upbringing was troubling, with parents in and out of prison. And according to the judge, Jackson's mom was a prostitute who was addicted to drugs. Jackson's father says he now won't see his son for nearly 30 years.
It's very emotional because I don't visit jails because I've been there too many times.
I mean, we've all come from different childhoods. You can't use that as an excuse. You don't mess with children, period. You don't sell children.
I just want to say to the family that my heart goes out to you. Me and my wife, we pray for you guys, and we wish that your daughter come back to you. And I just thank God that my son didn't get life behind this.
Now, the prosecutor says even while in the Harris County jail, according to the prosecutor, Aryion Jackson was still smuggling cell phones and drugs into the jail and still trafficking women from inside the jail. Now, Aryion Jackson's mom is also charged with sex trafficking. Her trial begins tomorrow. Reporting live in downtown Houston, I'm Dominic Keith, Fox 26 News.
Welcome to Niggaville, y'all. They just monsters raising monsters in Niggaville. That video just shocked the hell out of me. But his father was concerned about his son spending damn near 30 years of prison after he has assaulted, sold teenagers for sex, held them hostage. They just monsters raising monsters, y'all. But we don't so much. Okay, this is ridiculous. Come here, Grayson, because you about to get put up. They just monsters raising monsters. Y'all want to live around these heathens. I want to live in a black neighborhood. I want to live around black people. Oh, really? You all need to start rephrasing that. I want to really live around decent black people who have an affinity for life, who don't want to terrorize our neighborhoods, who don't want to terrorize our children and teenagers. I ain't no children. But this ignorant-ass man who been in and out of jail, so I don't even go to visit jail. I've been to jail so many times. Ignorant-ass mother. They're just monsters raising monsters. They're just monsters. Monsters raising monsters. So y'all want to be around these ignorant-ass niggas. It's shocking to me because everybody, I want to live over here. I'm going to live over here. My sister, she loved them rough, horrible-ass neighborhoods. She loved them areas. I never could understand why. She was a monster raising monster. That's why. She would choose the most despicable neighborhood to raise children in. My sister told me at one point, I want my boys to be thugs. And I'm thinking, now I was in my early 20s, but I'm thinking, maybe I was very confused. I'm like, why would you want your boys to be thugs? Don't you want your boys to be doctors, dentists, lawyers? But my sister was a monster. She was just a monster raising monsters. That's who she was. And nothing has changed. Hold on. Nothing has changed. She was just a monster. My sister was a monster raising monsters. Them boys been in and out of jail. My niece thinking that she never got in no damn trouble. She had a bunch of children. My sister was a monster. She was. My sister was a monster. Y'all want to live around each other. I wouldn't want to live next door to my own sister. When she was alive, she's deceased now. I wouldn't want to live next door to her. Nowhere near her. I let my sister stay with me one time. It was chaos and confusion. I said, okay, this girl crazy. You know, older you get, but see when you're younger, you really don't know. But with age comes wisdom, and I realized my sister was a monster, was terrorizing my whole family. The way she raised her children. I didn't raise them. I don't read stories to my children. They don't have a set bedtime. This was the ignorant shit my sister said. I'm thinking, they just stay up all night? You don't read to your children? Don't you want them to read? My sister was a monster. She was. And what I'm learning, and I have learned, she ain't the only one. In Niggaville, you got a lot of ignorant-ass parents out here raising fucking monsters. They're monsters. And then they go to the school system and terrorize the teachers and the other students there. Then you live in the neighborhoods where you terrorize living in their areas. I can't do Niggaville, y'all. I left Niggaville a long time ago and have no intention of going back. I love educated, intelligent, wise black people. I can't live around them heathens in Niggaville. No way. This man is almost offending his son's actions. I had to read that. I had to watch that a couple times to say, I'm going to miss my son. I'm going to go 30 years, but rightfully so. Look what the nigga did. But y'all love these niggas. I want to live in a black neighborhood. I've heard so many people just, I want to live in college. I want to come to live around black people. They were living in other areas of the country where they were not around a lot of black people. Then they got over to Niggaville and they said, oh, what the fuck did I do? I got to get the fuck up out of here. What you expecting? Your house got broken into, cars stolen, children terrorized, assaulted, shot, killed. Y'all want to live over there around them heathens? I don't. When I go looking at homes, now, I've lived in areas going through gentrification, but I lived in areas for even him. You all do know gentrification is a new word. That word didn't exist when I moved into the old 4th Ward. Now, when I did move into the old 4th Ward, there were a lot of other intelligent, nice blacks moving in. That kind of drew me in there under the pretense that maybe we can change this community. Yeah, right. And a few years later, I ran my ass about it there. We couldn't change it. But eventually, the 04th Ward changed after a whole bunch of white people in there. And I'm not saying the white folks changed the area. I think the area changed as home prices went up, and more affluent people moved in and changed the community. It's still a little rough over there in the old 4th Ward. Don't be fooled. Not as nowhere near as rough as it is as it was when I lived there in 1998. It was Niggaville. But at that time, I didn't even know what Niggaville was. I do know now. I don't know. I don't want to live in an area where I'm being terrorized by my neighbors. They bad-ass children. Them heathens. You can't do nothing. You got to stay inside your house with your doors closed and locked. Praying bullets don't fly through your house. You know where I live out here? It's quiet. I rarely, been here almost a year now. Yes, this neighborhood is, sometimes I walk out there and it can literally be hours that go by before no cars driving down the road. Literally hours. I just said there's no cars. Like we're out in the country somewhere. We are sort of. It's clean. It's a clean environment. Away from all them heathens, and heathens can, And this is the thing. Now, we all know that there's white trash up in the Appalachian Mountains. There's white trash all over this country. But I don't see other white folks, I want to live around these white trash folks. No, they move to Beverly Hills, Bughead, nice communities. Those that want to live in these areas. That's what they aspire to live. And I know that there are some very nice black neighborhoods, even here in Atlanta, Washington, D.C. There are some very affluent nice black neighborhoods. Unfortunately, they seem to be, get off that couch! Get your ass down. Okay, Ginger. Ginger, get out. Hold on, I'll get back. Let me go. She didn't jump her ass up there on that couch. I'm so sick of their asses. Monsters raising monsters, but y'all not gonna be no monsters. I'm gonna beat the monster out your ass. Yeah, I got my little handy weapon here. They don't like the shoe. Funny part is this little rubber shoe. When I spank them with this shoe, they just be laughing the whole damn time because they ain't doing shit to their ass. They just be running, think I'm playing with their ass. I need something a little bit more aggressive. I heard about this thing you can zap their ass. I've been trying to get around there to get. I've been so damn busy over here. But there's a little thing that you put around their neck when they act up to zap them. I've heard about it. I need to get it. I need to order it off Amazon. Get it over here today. This is starting to get out of hand over here. I don't want to be raising monsters. I didn't go get these damn monsters. Let's get Grayson over here. You ain't got nothing to do. You don't want to go get breakfast. Monsters raising monsters. That's just terrorizing the community's ignorant ass parents. That would take the cake, though. I don't go to jails to visit no jails. I've been in jail too many times. You need to raise this fool who they took 12 girls, held them hostage in a house, made them work and earn. I mean, it's kind of like, is this for real? This is in Houston, Texas. I heard Houston was one of them cities that's supposed to be an up-and-coming place for black folks. Hit the lies they didn't told. I know some heathens in Houston. People I personally know. Don't take it personal if I know you live in Houston. You might not be the heathen I'm talking about. But it seems that something about our culture just don't make no damn sense. And I think I don't want to be around a bunch of heathens. This man deserved them 30 years in prison. He got every bit of it. Maybe should have got more. Lucky he didn't give his ass life. You have to wonder about these crazy people. You would take a teenage girl and make her a prostitute. Then one mother says she couldn't even find her daughter no more. That worked, she probably dead someplace. I don't know. But y'all want to be around these heathens. I don't. You know, I want to live around black folks. Some people, I'm coming to Atlanta because it's got black folks. And I was like, oh, Lord. Here's the funny part. A few years back, I met a guy who was living in Miami. I was down in Miami. We hung out. I knew him from social media. And we ended up hanging out in Miami. The whole time he said he can't wait to get to Atlanta. He can't wait to get to Atlanta. I kept saying, why? Why do you want to move to Atlanta? You live in this beautiful city, Miami. But anyway, he hurried and got his ass on over to Atlanta. Left a good paying job in Miami to come here to Atlanta. Within weeks of his arrival here, he went to some apartment somewhere. I never saw the apartment. He wasn't able to stay there too long because they broke it in and stole all his shit while he was at work. I don't even want to tell y'all where he took a job at. I was like, you working there? Places most folks would say, oh, hell no. He was so dead set on getting into Atlanta. Got into that apartment, they stole all his shit, well, all the good shit. Broke it in, so he ended up having to move someplace else. That building burned down. I said, oh, Lord, you having a tough. But he was always choosing these areas that I said, why are you going there? Well, I just like living around black folks. Yeah, but heathens? At some point, you got to say, well, I want to live around some decent black people. Finally, after he shuffled around Atlanta for a little while, he finally got into a decent area. He said, well, I love it over here. You were right. I should have stayed out them ghetto areas. I said, well, why were you in the ghetto areas? Do you think you were saving money? I just wanted to be around some black folks. Well, you got all your shit stolen, your apartment got burned down, your car got vandalized, and windows broke. I mean, how much? What? And then you have people who want to raise their families in these environments. Some people actually choose to move into these environments. My sister, she loves them environments. I couldn't figure it out. Wouldn't you want to live in this nice, beautiful, clean neighborhood over here? Me and I want to be over here. Why? It's horrible. I like it over here. She can sit up there with them niggas. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. They're just monsters raising monsters. You don't have to live in those communities. I don't know why we feel so pressured to live around other black people, especially heathens. If you're going to live around black people, try to find you an upscale black community with some intelligent black folks who raising their children. I know it's hard to find, but they do exist. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack, but they do exist. Some neighborhoods you just can't go to. Some neighborhoods you just gotta run as fast as you can, run away from the neighborhoods with the monsters in there. And they badass children. And they ignorant ass parents. Let's just face the reality of this. There's a lot of ignorant black folks raising ignorant ass children. We know it. We see it. Did you all not see this man in this video on this news report? Damn, Grayson. Ginger, why y'all making so much noise? Good Lord. But anyway, I just wanted to share that news report. That's all. He was a Houston rapper. 30 years in prison, long time. And he could have did something positive with his life, but he chose. See, people choose these type of lifestyle. He chose to be a pimp. I'm going to get these girls and stick them in his house and I'm going to hold them hostage and make them work. I mean, what do you think was going to come out of 30 years in prison, nigga? That's some ignorant ass shit there. But look at his daddy, though. Look at his daddy. Apple didn't fall too far from the tree at all. Look at his daddy. Look at him. Well, it's going on 9:38 in the morning. It's a rainy day here in Georgia. I didn't even say the date. Today is Wednesday, February 15th. The year is 2023. Hope y'all had a great Valentine's Day. Shit happened over here. But, I need to get up into something. I need to clean up this. I'm sick of these fucking nuts. Anyway. Today is Wednesday, February 15th, the year 2023, and I'm out of here. I'd like to hear y'all thoughts and opinions on that video. Sure, no, you're Grace. He said I'm going to make an appearance. After I put my shoe back on, he came over. You was scared of the gray shoe beating on you? Yeah, I bet you was. Yeah, Grace has been bad over here the past few days. I had to chase his ass around his damn house. He just been a bad doggy. Why? Why can't y'all just be good dogs? We not monsters raising monsters over here. I was Jenny that come Ginger. She came over too. Hey Ginger, say hello. We not monsters raising monsters over here. We are decent people raising decent folks. This is the closest to children I ever get to. I ain't having no monster damn children around here. Hell no. Ain't that right, Ginger? No children. No heathens. No monsters. None. No monsters raising monsters over here. Just two big Cocker Spaniels. Yeah, here she go. Well, Ginger and I had a little fun this morning, me chasing her around this damn neighborhood. There was a truck parked across the street, some guy doing some work on the house. She done ran over there greeting him. All out in the damn street. I'm chasing her ass around and she running from my ass. That's okay, because I got a leash for her ass. She gonna be on a leash next time we go out. No more running wild, Ginger. And I won't have no wild children running around here. She just running all over the damn street. I'm chasing behind her ass. She's just running. I finally snatched her ass. I caught her and snatched her ass up. I literally by that damn neck. I said, get your ass over here. She came back inside. We came outside. I threw her property right back in that cage. She did from being a bad mother this morning. Running at me, chase her ass. It was raining out there too. It was raining here. I don't know if y'all can see it. A little drizzle. Well, ain't a drizzle no more. It's getting loud now. I guess it's that rainy season. All right, but I'm going to get out of here. Today is Wednesday, February 15th, the year 2023. Okay, look forward to reading you all's comments. I'm out of here. And I'm still in shock about that video. That father. He shouldn't have said shit at all. But monsters raising monsters. He don't know no better. Anyway, I'm out of here. Have a great day.